Good morning. I'm Sivakumar Raja, soft skills trainer, voice and accent trainer, public speaker, and a motivation speaker. I'm into content writing and I'm also into training and placements. Today, my topic is telephone skills, telephone etiquette, and telephonic interviews. Of course, all the three go hand in hand. So let me tell you how to go ahead in the telephone skills, and I'll tell you regarding telephonic etiquette in this session. See, whenever you apply for a job, you'll be uploading your resume into monster.com, jobstreet.com, clickjobs.com, indeedjobs.com. See, I would suggest you to upload your resume in all the job portals. Whichever job portal is offering a free service, I would suggest you to upload into that. And see, whenever you upload it, you need to be ready to face the telephonic interview. See, generally companies, what they do, they would inform you in advance regarding the telephonic interview. And even if they don't inform you in advance, you need to be ready to take up the telephonic call. So once you upload your resume, you need to be ready to take up the telephonic call. And when the HR gives you a call, see, if you are ready to take up a call, go ahead with the call. And if you are not ready to take up a call, if you're sleeping or if you're not in a position to take up the call, see, request the HR to get back to you later. So when you go ahead with the call, keep the study material at your disposal, face the important questions on the wall. And one question which is always expected in the interview is, what do you know regarding our company? So open the website of the company in the laptop. But when you keep the study material, don't make the sounds of pages because HR would be listening to you. Keep some drinking water at your disposal. And your tone should reflect your confidence levels and always look cheerful. See, of course, you're not visible to them, but you're audible to them. So the other person will be able to listen to your smile. So always look cheerful even in the telephonic interviews. So let me tell you regarding telephone etiquette. So let me tell you how to open a call, how to close a call. So whenever you make a call, visit the other person according to the time of the day. See, even in the telephonic interviews, sometimes when you need to attend an abroad interview, it may be night here. Okay, but visit the other person according to the time of the day. I mean to say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, but never say good night because it gives a meaning goodbye. Okay, because sometimes it may be night here when you attend a abroad interview. So, but never say good night. You can say good evening. So let me tell you how to open a call. So visit the other person according to the time of the day. And see, when you are working for an outbound call center, when you are working for an outbound call center, and most of the international call centers will be outbound call centers. What I mean to say, you need to ring up to the customers and you need to inform them regarding the products and services. So when you make a call, let me tell you how to do that. So visit the other person according to the time of the day, introduce yourself and tell them what made you give a call to them. And find out whether it's the right time to speak to them. If they say yes, go ahead with the call. And if at all they say no, find out which is the right time to get back to them. And let me tell you how to close a call. So thank them for their patience, thank them for their time, and you can also say have a nice day. So let me make a call, let me demonstrate it, and let me tell you how to make a call. So assume that I'm working for an insurance policy company. So now I'm going to make a call. So good morning, I'm Sivakumar Raja. I'm from XYZ company, and I would like to inform you regarding insurance policies. Is it the right time to speak to you? If they say yes, go ahead with the call, and if at all they say no, sir, ma'am. So may I know which is the right time to get back to you? Thank you for your patience, or you can say thank you for your time. Have a nice day. And if at all they permit you to go ahead. See, this is regarding accidental insurance policies, and you need to pay a premium of 5,000. And at the end of 5 years, and in between 5 years, if at all you meet with any unforeseen incident or any accident, the total amount will be paid to you. And even if you don't meet with any unforeseen incident, at the end of the 5 years, still 50% of the amount will be repaid to you. If you are interested, I would be sending my marketing executive to your place. If they say yes, please let me know your address so that I can send my executive to your place. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day. See, even if they say No, even if they say that they are not interested in the policy, even then you need to thank them for their time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you very much for your time. Have a nice day, ma'am. Have a nice day, sir. See, a call center executive is a brand ambassador of the company, and the success of the company depends on the performance of call center executives. Of course, all the call center executives would be performing well because at the end of the day, all the calls are being monitored by the HR, and if at all they don't work properly, they'll be fired from the company. So what I would like to tell you is the call center executive is a brand ambassador of the company, and the success of the company obviously depends on the performance of the call center executive. So you need to work well. I mean to say, you need to know the telephone etiquette. See, not necessary that you need to know the telephone skills only when you work for a company. See, to attend any interview, you need to know the required telephone skills, telephone etiquette, telephonic interviews to get the required success, not only in the personal life, but also in the professional life. So telephone etiquettes are required even in the personal life. See, even I've seen people few of them, I don't say all, when few of them, when they call, see, they don't introduce themselves and they'll start asking about our details. So it's not a good etiquette. So whenever you give a call to someone, you need to introduce yourself. Okay, and later on, you need to ask regarding the other things. So this is how you need to go ahead in the telephone skills, telephone etiquette, and telephonic interviews. Of course, all the three topics go hand in hand. So I'm signing out till we meet again. So bye for now. Have a nice day.